right, here at Blizzcon 2019 with Nessaz. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
On a CWL Community Spotlight. So, have you ever been to Blizzcon before? Or is your first one?
No, it's my first one.
Yeah, me too. Okay, good. What was your favorite announcement? What really got you going?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. That they're making my class unique again. Like in retail, I know we're supposed to be talking about classic, but in retail,
okay. That's good. Yeah.
I main a resto shaman, and
I'm a shaman. Yeah.
I miss my totems.
Yeah.
I miss my totems. I miss buffs.
Yep.
I miss that I had an individual thing that nobody else could bring. It was my special thing. So that really stuck out. I really enjoyed the voices one because Sylvanas, and they acted out on stage. It was so exciting to see my favorite characters just alive, and then I got to meet her.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, I sound like such a nerd.
No, trust me, we're all nerds. I'm doing an interview about it.
I turned 51 on the 31st, so you know,
nice.
it's like I've been playing Warcraft for 25 years.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really cool. So this is really like. This is huge for you, the 25 years of Warcraft.
Massive.
Yeah, that's really good to hear. Do you feel like you kind of talked about the class roles and how shamans have totems coming back? Do you think that Classic is inspiring the development team a little bit?
My goodness, I absolutely saw that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I personally, I don't know, but I think that they were a little underestimating how much we wanted our classes the way they used to be back.
Yes.
And so as a result, I believe when I went to the question and answer session, that they're changing retail as a result of our desires that they're seeing in Classic.
Very interesting. I asked the same question too, and I think it's actually happening, whether they admit it or not. I think it actually is happening. Classic news, we really didn't get a lot, and probably we shouldn't really be expecting a lot. But what do you think? Were you expecting more, or what were you expecting for Classic in BlizzCon?
I kind of was hoping that they would do a little interaction with us and ask us how we feel about it, so that we could express, hey, this is great, hey, this is great, hey, this is great. Man, I sure do miss not having to pay to respect, because I would like to be able to learn all the specs as I'm coming up. I know we're not supposed to change the rules, it's supposed to be hard, but as a priest, it's very difficult to level by myself. I have a guild, so I choose to level alone because I level slow. I'm a very casual player, so you know I changed my spec once for 1 gold. Now it's going up and up and up, and I'm gonna have to just suck it up and move on because you know the gold's tough. But I like that about Classic. It makes it interesting. You have to make decisions and choices based on what's driving you, and I like that about it. So you know I actually really enjoy Classic.
Awesome. I think a panel would have been a really good idea, though. You have a good point. I think they should have talked to the community a little bit more. Do you feel the phases are too fast, like coming out? Do you think stuff's coming out too quick, like Dire Maul, and then now we're going to PvP?
So I've heard people talk about this. For me, the casual player, it takes a long time to level, and I'm leveling in a very difficult class to level by itself.
Sure.
I've actually started leveling a mage so that I can get her caught up to my priest. I have 2 accounts because I have altitis.
That's the way to go.
I play a lot of WoW. But the mage actually, you know, she goes bing, 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 freeze them in place, they're dead. I can do 3 or 4 or 5 at the same time, and she has no problem. My priest, 1 at a time. Right?
So
you know, I'm actually leveling the mage to try to get cut up to protect the priest because it's such a pain. But I totally forgot where I was going with
the Classic news, do you expect more? Or did you want things that phase transitions, are they too fast?
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So there's very little on my server, because we're on a low horde server. There's not a lot of people who are 60 that are raid geared.
Right.
So you're talking a very small class of people that are getting released fast. The rest of us are not there. It takes a long time. I think what they should release a little faster is comforts, creature comforts. Talents. Get rid of that feed. Give me 2 specs at least. Let me be able to switch my specs. I'd really like to see that released a little faster.
Okay.
But that's about it. I mean, honestly, it's fine for me.
Cool.
You're talking to somebody who's not 60 yet.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people aren't 60 yet, and that's totally fine.
You know, and I run 2 guilds, so I got the retail thing going on, and I got.
Oh wow, you're busy. Yeah.
So you know, there's a time aspect.
Sure. Great. So and the main is a priest, correct?
In Classic.
In Classic, because the main is a priest.
Because they ruined priests in retail.
They did, yeah. I agree with that. So what level is your priest now?
I think she's 37 and 38.
Yeah, okay.
Right
Awesome.
around there.
What's your favorite aspect of the Classic WoW? What do you like the best? Is it dungeons or leveling or?
Oh, I love dungeons. I actually love the people that are playing Classic WoW.
Yeah.
Because I love to heal. Okay, that's just natural for me. So, but I noticed when the tank comes in and says, "Hey, I'm Spec Feral. I'm going to run bear and I'm going to tank. I need you to give me a few seconds to build my rage. I got to be hit.
Sure.
I can't drag them off of you." And they love them. I love the other part in dungeons that a rogue needs to sap, needs to do this, you need to do this. You know, we got to mark targets occasionally. I like the fundamentals. I like we have to work together. I like that I used my entire toolbox my priest has. I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
And I don't use any of my toolbox in retail.
That's really good. That's really interesting. So, last question: if you could be any classic WoW in real life, which one would it be?
Well, that's hard.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
In classic WoW,
Yeah.
I have to say my priest because they're all pretty and
Yeah.
you know.
You can heal people if they're sick, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and I can go pew pew pew. So you know, and they can't kill me because I got shields.
That's
and
right, that's
I
right.
can renew, and then I go pew pew pew. Oh, let me go hide behind the tank again.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, and enjoy the rest of BlizzCon.
Thank
and
you.
thanks for being on the interview with us.
Okay, all right.